Hey everybody, CokeMan250 here. Well, I got this iPhone 6 Plus about 2 years ago probably. Well, I know it was 2 years ago or 18 months because I just got it paid off. You know how they do that Verizon Next plan or whatever they call it, where you pay so much per month, and anyway, until you own the phone. Well, the second day I had this phone, I got it about 5 o'clock one afternoon. And the next morning I was on vacation. I took it out of my cargo pocket on a pair of shorts and dropped it screen down on my concrete sidewalk, rough textured concrete sidewalk, and it shattered the screen. And over time, over the last 2 years, I just kept using it because I looked and I had protection plan on it, but it cost so much, for the deductible, that to me it was still working, so I just kept using it. But I'm going to show you here if you can see this. Over the years, chunks of it have fell out. It dropped again about a month ago, face down, always, of course. And I never put a case on it because once I broke it, what's the deal? So anyway, it just kept getting worse and worse, and finally now, that last time, it won't come on anymore. So anyway, last night at about 9 o'clock at 9 p.m., I finally filed a claim on it. And anyway, so that was 9:30 last night, 9 o'clock last night, and today at like 1 o'clock, they send me a new one. I mean, it was delivered today. And there will be a case getting put on this pretty quick. So anyway, just wanted to show you. They are awesome quick. Like at 2 a.m. this thing shipped to Nashville, Tennessee to the FedEx depot. And then it was on its way here. So, I mean, they are Johnny on the spot on these things. But anyway, just wanted to show you. I used to make all my videos with my iPhone 6 Plus, and this is just the original 6 Plus when it come out, not the 6S or 6S Plus. This is just the original 6. And since then, I've switched to a couple different cameras, and I use this other phone I have right now is what I'm on. But anyway, they are Johnny on the spot on this, and I want to tell you, I was hard on my daughter. I got her finally got her a phone. She got an iPhone 5, and it was right after the 6s come out. I got her an iPhone 5, and probably about 2 months in, she dropped it and cracked the screen one time right down the middle. And I was very hard on her about it, about not taking care of it and stuff. And at the time, I had iPhone 4, and I had my iPhone 4 for like 4 years, or however many years. The iPhone 4 come out, the first ones is when I got it, and then when the iPhone 6s come out is when I upgraded. So a couple years there, and my daughter had the newer cell phone than me for a while, and then 2 months in, she cracked it, and I said, do you know that I've had this phone for like 3 years and I haven't broke it or anything, and then you have that one for 2 months and you crack it straight down the middle? I was very hard on her, and the next morning after I got this iPhone, it fell and broke, and I was heartbroken. When you spend that much money on something, you just jump into that, the payment. But what taught me a lesson was accidents happen, and my grandpa taught me that lesson a long time ago. And for some reason, I don't know why I was so hard on her about it. But, accidents happen, but they should only happen once on certain things. And you should learn from your mistakes. And that's what my grandpa taught me, learn from your mistakes. And you know what? She did learn from her mistakes. And I was too hard on her. I think I could have been less hard, and she would have still learned the lesson, because she hasn't dropped her phone anymore. I have gotten her screen replaced on her phone, and she has taken very good care of it. And I thank God for her, because she I don't have to ask her to do homework. I don't have to ask her to study for tests. She just gets in there. She makes flashcards for herself. She don't have any grades less than like a 97. She, she also does cheerleading and all this, a lot of extracurricular activities that gets in the way of all this. We have church on Wednesday night. She has cheerleading practice 2 nights a week. Tumbling, which is part of that in some shape or fashion. I don't know. But, she is very, very self-motivated, and, I'm very proud of her. But I wanted to share that story on my iPhone, how they are Johnny on the spot getting me a new one, or refurb one, and how I was so hard on her, and then I broke mine the next day. And by me breaking mine the next day, it taught me a lesson. And it's sometimes you got to ease up. I'm very hard on my kids, and I'm hard on my kids because I want them to turn out to be good people who add something to society. I never want my kids to be a leech on society. and I'm super hard on them, but sometimes I have to just let them be kids and realize that things are going to happen, and I can't control every single thing. So, I broke my iPhone 6 Plus, and I learned a lesson from it. So, just wanted to share that with you guys. Thanks for watching. This is Cokeman 250 from the land of the free, the home of the brave. God bless everybody, and remember, prep smarter and pray harder.